Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to your daily broadcast of the Long Dark. I hope, as usual, that everybody's day is going well. So here's the current situation. Finally, Astrid, or rather me, I managed to escape from the Forsaken Airfield. Again. This time I really meant it. All conditions for getting out were complete. Managed to basically get to the Vacant Depot and Transfer Pass in one shot. Shot 3 deer, stuffed them into a meat curing box, just waiting for that to cure. At which point, the question becomes, where do we go from here? There's a couple of options, as you might have gathered from the title. The first is I could return to Coastal Highway to complete my trading with Sutherland, because I've got 3 trades queued up. 2 for salt and 1 for pemmican. Or I could move further into the far territories. I've been to the Zone of Contamination in a different run, but I haven't spent much time in Sundered Pass, and Sundered Pass is interesting, or it looks interesting. Dangerous, but interesting. Got a suspicion if I go there, the run will come to a grinding halt, but who knows, maybe it won't. We shall have to see. I'm sounding like I've already made the decision. It is my favourite decision, is to head to Sundered Pass and at least spend some time there. I can fish there for starters. There are dangers. There are unknown dangers. I don't know how cold it is there. There's a place to stay. There's at least one place to stay that I'm vaguely aware of. It's got possibilities. Maybe chat will help resolve the decision. But in the meantime, we need to get on with Astrid's day. Oh, and it's dark. I don't have food on me. Great. Where's my food? I can't see anything. Oh, this is not great. Alright, let's make a torch. So I do need to find some food. Right. Ah, yes, I do have food. That's what I'm after. That I need to cook up. I do have some dried food over here. Yes, so it's not quite as desperate. And there's 8 ptarmigans there. No, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to do that. Do I have water? I do, but not much. Hey, Eugene.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
It's a bit... Yeah, I could actually. Well, yeah, I'll do it in the morning. How's life treating you? I've got time. I've got, yeah, oh, you know, yes, you were here. Oh, Hey, Tony! Right. Well, alive is good to know. I would hate to think that I was talking to a zombie. Although that would be amusing, I suppose. There's a sound you do not really want to hear. The gentle howl of the wind. Oops. Oh, that's right. I was going to make broth, wasn't I? In vast quantities. Oh, yes, it's charming out here.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
I do have firewood on me, don't I? Where did I put my firewood? Yeah. I'm going to be spending all day. Yeah. That's what I'm doing.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one. I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer. Hey, Donnie. Oops. Excuse me a second. And in case anybody hasn't noticed, although I know Tony has, yes, I have, in fact, changed the camera angle for, well, I found out how to get a proper background removal working. Which means I can now turn around and face you directly and talk to myself as if I was talking to someone, an actual person. It's a dynamic I've missed since I got the green screen. Aye! I'm an idiot. Forgot about that.
Come on, little fire.
Broth doesn't count as... drink?
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
So, hello Peanut, hello Lola, hello Earl, hello everybody else's fur babies whose names I regrettably don't remember at this point. A quiet day indoors making broth. Okay, Gogus. Yeah, I am going to hazard a guess and say you're on a mobile device trying to view 1440p on Twitch. I'm sorry, that's a Twitch problem because I'm actually looking at Twitch right now and it's fine there. In principle, Twitch is supposed to handle give you different resolution choices. In practice, it doesn't do it all the time, and there's not much I can do about it, to be honest. So I would suggest that you hop over to YouTube instead. Let's see, some mobile devices do have a problem with 1440p widescreen, which is what I stream at.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
Alright, I will grab the rest of the ptarmigan feathers later. Happy birthday, Tatty. And hello, Pookie. How much broth am I capable of making? That's a lot of broth. Didn't think it was that far into Sundered Pass, but I'll take your word for it. Oh, I ran out of salt, didn't I? Oh, no, I didn't. No, I just ran out of sufficiently. Oh, I ran out of water. I could have made more broth. Never mind. Ah, okay. Oh, that does not sound like fun. Why didn't I eat the pork and beans? Never mind. Okay, alright. Coastal highway, I guess it is. What, worse than the lawn muskeg? Ah, sorry. Just trying to find the ptarmigan in the complete darkness. Oh, never mind. Oh, okay, Sundered Pass just got voted down in my estimation because it sounds interesting, but if it's that bad, okay, forget it. That doesn't sound like fun. Alright, I'm gonna go check for rabbits. On a geek note, and this will probably be the last time I explain this because you're the third audience. Oh, drat. Yeah, what the camera is doing there is background removal. And I couldn't... There's a bug in OS X which prevented me from using the camera as a video source for OBS and the capture card as a video source for OBS. Nope, I'm headed back. Well, I could use both, but I couldn't set the background without changing the background on both. However, I figured out a way around that by using something called Quick Cam. Quick Cam actually runs the camera. A background removal is implemented, and a green screen, a green picture put in the background, and then OBS does application capture from the the quick camera application window, and then applies a chroma key, and bingo, background removal. It is possible to do it in something like Linux through a plugin, except it's an absolute hog, and it doesn't work very well. So there you go. That's the technical aspects of how I managed to get that image up there. And hello. And I must admit, I'm rather pleased that I found a workaround that allowed me to get it to work. Because I found the Reddit thread where the bug was discussed. I found the corresponding OBS thread where the bug was reported. And nowhere did anybody actually suggest the fix that I came up with. Oh well. Unfortunately, I ate most of my rose hips, trying not to die of scurvy. And I'm bound to get cabin fever soon. Oh yes, I probably will. I assume you mean feathers. Oh yeah, yeah. No, I'm going to take some of the feathers. I'll take probably. I think I've got some feathers back there, but I'll take half the feathers with me probably. Ooh, did we get a break in the weather? Can I go check for rabbits? I think I can. So I put snares out yesterday. In fact, that's where I was going just now. Except that, yeah, the weather did not cooperate. Oh, I thought you said... I saw... You said take some down back for trades. For some reason, my mind swapped a couple of words, and I thought you said take some back down for trades, as in back down to Coastal Highway. No, don't ask me why my brain decided that swapping words was a good idea. Oops. Now, if I can just remember where I put the snares. Oh, hello, ptarmigan. And there's the snares. And one rabbit. I don't know whether likely. I may as well put that back just on the off chance. But yeah, well. The ptarmigan apparently have not learned their lesson. So now I'm considering what to take on the trip back to Coastal Highway. You know what? I think I'd probably try and push through in one... I say in one run. You know what I mean. Probably take me a couple of days. Probably going to have to shoot my way through various areas. I always do. But I would like to get the pemmican recipe. Did I leave rose hips in... Did I leave rose hips in the Hunter's Lodge? I'm not sure. I don't think so.
The sun is setting. It's gonna get a lot colder soon.
Yeah, I'm pretty certain I took them with me. Yeah. All I've got to do, all I have to eat at the moment is broth. It's kind of weird that the broth doesn't count as drinking water. Right.
What do you know? Looks like I survived another night.
That's pretty good. 850 calories. Okay, it's a bit heavy. Yeah, it's a bit heavy. It's not that great. Right. I'm pretty certain I've picked up all the rose hips in this area. We'll start considering a trip back. In a way, it's going to be kind of sad to go back to Coastal Highway. I've kind of enjoyed this little interlude here in the Forsaken Airfield. But I'm hardly a professional player. Well, technically I am, because in principle I make income from Twitch. I mean, granted, it'll take months before I've even made $50. But you know what I mean. Truly experienced. And yeah, I mostly came back to pick these up because I'm pretty certain that... and I do need to remanufacture some arrows. Because I've only got 19 arrows, my goodness. See if we can find another rabbit patch. Too soon for the deer to have respawned. So, mental note, I need to take the revolver and the ammunition with me. Just in case I get into a fight with something. Actually, the weather's not too bad. If that meat's cured, I'm awfully tempted to make a mover. I mean, I say the weather's not too bad, you know, apart from the whole snowing thing. Oh, I need to take the quality tools with me as well, don't I? And the woodworking tools. Oh boy, I'm going to be so overloaded on the way back, it's going to prove ridiculous. No, not done yet. You know what? I'm not going to put the rest of that salt in. Not just in case I feel like making broth again. Let's see. Well, let's start planning. Sorry? Oh! Thank you for reminding me. I forgot about that. Where's my leather? Did I not leave? I did. There we go. Do I have any sticks? Do I not have birch sticks here? I don't. Oh, okay. Yes, that was my lucky piece of raw gut. You never know when you might not need it. So, yeah, I'm going to be heavily overloaded on this trip. How many bandages have I got? 7. That should be enough. So, gallop down there, go through, yeah, the tunnels. Yes, I might, I could easily do that. I'll take the leather with me because, I do kind of always need leather. I'm wearing mucklucks at the moment. And I've got the gauntlets around here somewhere. Do I have the gauntlets here? Oh. Why did I leave the gauntlets? Oh, do you know what? The gauntlets are probably back in the Forsaken Airfield. I'm not going to take the improvised... grief. Now it's coming down to how heavily overladen do I want to be when I start getting out of here. Oh no, there they are. Yeah. Well, the thing is, the mucklucks are not sustainable. Neither are the gauntlets, to be honest. I can always get rabbit and I can always get deer. So, the best decision might be to transfer those and transfer those. I probably ought to swing by the Hunter's Lodge. Make sure I didn't leave those hips there. But I'm pretty certain. No, do you know what? I won't. I don't. I know I brought them with me. I'm pretty darn certain I brought them with me. So I will definitely need... How long have these got? Yeah, that's going to be tomorrow, probably. I can consider... The cloth's alright. The leather... Yeah, I need to take the leather. Actually, if I leave those behind, all I need the leather for, really, is the moose skin. Is this. I might only need to take a couple of pieces. I'm going to have to take those. Okay, here's a thought then. I've been after the quality tools so that I can make a bearskin rug in the coastal highway. So I have to take those. And yeah, I have to take that. So I'm going to have to take those. Let's start making a pile by the door. Of stuff. I will almost certainly want to take the revolver and the ammunition and the casings, if only to drop them off. Because if inevitably I need to go to the reloading bench, yeah, I'm going to need those. Let me at least strip down the arrows while I think. One of the problems, say it's not really a problem, is I kind of got used to moving quite quickly rather than being overladen. But if I'm going back to Coastal Highway, I don't need to take those arrowheads with me, do I? Because I've got loads of arrows. I've got loads of arrows in the Coastal Highway. What likelihood I'm going to need 19 arrows? Hey, Anna. 100%. 100% on the pry bar. I mean, by my standards, this is pretty stripped down. Do I need to take the pot? Yes, but then I'll have the revolver, won't I? Anyway, if I got that many wolves to fight, I'll take the. I will be taking the revolver. So here's the thing. Well, that's a thought, isn't it? Um, I've got. Hang on, what have I got? I'm certain I've got a pot between here and Coastal Highway. Um, yeah, but I can't remember if I got a pry bar in the Coastal Highway. But yeah, that's a valid point. But yeah, do I need the pry bar? I mean, if I'm coming back here, I'll want the pry bar. Do I have a pry bar here? Think not. What? No one's going to suggest? Yes, I've got pry bars here. I've got two. I ought to take one with me and drop it off somewhere. If I go by the Hunter's Lodge, I could drop a pry bar there, I suppose. I'm just trying to think. Is it a useful place? Is there another place I would be better off dropping a pry bar than here? Because I've got two in this location. It would have been better to... I think I picked... I don't think I had one in here, did I? No, I don't. No, just two. I've only got two in this chest. Be leaving quite a legacy of stuff behind here. I have no idea what the one-way on the train bridge one-way shortcut is. But you know, it seems silly to leave 3 pry bars here. It would be almost better if I took the most used one and left the best one here. What's... Do I have a hacksaw? I do. Yeah, that's 100%. Mind you, if I use this place as a stopping off point for the rest of... Well, I am using this place as a stopping off point, aren't I, for the rest of the far territories. So... I'll have to think about that. I'm going to think about that while I go potty. So... I'll be back in a couple of minutes. And we're back. Like I say, take the revolver and the ammunition and that. And if I can find... Actually, do you know what I do need? I do need gunsmithing books before I head to the... Do need gunsmithing books. This... Oops. Yeah. Let's clean up the revolver. And I suspect I should leave the firearm cleaning kit here. I know it's not heavy, but I'm pretty certain I've got spare firearm cleaning kits back in other places. And if I get this... Oh, this is at 92%. Might as well finish it all the way. And 100% on the revolver will last me a long time. Oh, I thought that was completely fixed. Never mind. So, what else might I want to take with me? Feathers, no. Some of the... Yes, this. Definitely take a fair old chunk of these. For trades. Why 28? Don't know. Leave the sticks. Pretty certain I got cured maple saplings elsewhere. So pick up those, some water and some dried food, and I am actually pretty much ready to go. I ought to take my crampons. I'll keep that. It's light. So anything I need. Spare cloth. I don't need to take a can, actually, do I? Because if I only need a little bit of water, I can do that in the cooking pot. So while it's only a light little thing, as long as I keep the cooking pot on me, I'm good there. I should probably consider that will need fixing soon-ish. And socks are okay. I know. A watched meat curing box never cures. And it'll get warmer as I go back too. So we're decided. As soon as that's cured, I'm headed back to Coastal Highway. And all I gotta do is pick up food and water. And I'm still not particularly encumbered. I'm not encumbered. Here's a thought. This'll make some of you shudder. I could technically leave the bearskin bedroll. Technically, I could make it back to Coastal Highway without needing it, but that would not be a great idea, would it? And I've got revolver ammunition back in the coastal. I got everything back in the Coastal Highway. I left my rifle cartridges at the. I don't use the rifle much, though, do I? So it's not really a huge worry. No, I'm not taking that with me. I'm just going to put it away. Leave a few matches. Just on the off chance. Right. I'm just waiting for the weather, I suppose. I'm waiting for this to cure and the weather to behave, so... These are messing the whole place up. All right. Let's just pass time, I guess. Oh yeah, I'm going to leave most of the cured meat here. I'll take enough with me. Hopefully to get back. But yeah, I'll leave it here. Now, the whole purpose of making the cured meat was yeah, as a resource for here. I think I've got cured meat at the I've got cured meat at various places along here, haven't I? I've got some, I think, at the Hunter's Lodge. I know I've got a whole bunch at the Coastal Highway. Let's see, where else? Not sure about Mystery Lake. I can't remember if I made a meat curing box at Mystery Lake. Probably not, but I think I've got food there. And I can always do a fishing trip if I have to. Yeah, well, that's always the risk, isn't it? Oh, grief. How many matches have I got here? I I just finished off leaving some matches in here. I've forgotten that I'd gotten all these here. And actually matches at... Okay, it's not like I'm short of matches. I'll take what I've got with me. Well, the biggest bear risk is if I actually... Where's the biggest bear risk? Forlorn muskeg, isn't it? I think. That's my biggest risk. And then, of course, Coastal Highway, there's, yeah. Well, we know what happened that one time in Coastal Highway where I got severely mauled and then had to crawl sideways down a hill to try and avoid that one. Which wasn't fun. If I really need quality tools around here, I can always dash back into the... Okay, so that will get done today. Let's have a little wander. Oh, I ought to take water with me. It would be a nice day to get going. I just want that lot to cure so I can take a bunch with me. What am I looking for? Nothing in particular. Unless a deer has made the mistake of spawning back in, but I don't think they should have done, should they? Can I not go? Yeah. There we go. Thought I could. What I want to know is why is it you can wear the crampons, but yeah, the crampons go on your feet. So why can I not have the quilted liner as well as the crampons? I don't actually have much on me. I've got... That's enough for about 2 days if I get lost. Don't tempt me, please. Because by the time I get back, that lot will start to go off. That's my only concern. I mean, wasn't it you, Eugene, who told me not to leave dried meat in the meat curing box? I think it was you. Because I don't know how long it's going to be before I come back. Yeah, but does it stay? I thought you told me that it went rotten if I left it in the curing box. But okay, I freely admit I could misunderstand you there. Thing is, you see, actually I don't have that much cured meat. I've got, yeah, those are the only bits which are entire. I've eaten everything else. So, I kind of need it because I've got enough for about a day, and that's it. And I'm not going to get back in a day. I don't particularly want to make a detour, any detours on the way. And I would like to have a little bit of leeway just in case. I got all the rose hips in this region. I know what I could do. I could just pop into zone of contamination because I know there's some rose hips there. Now, I would like a few days of dried meat on me. Memory serve, there should be some around the corner here. Great. Well, okay. Tempted to pick him up for snacks. Yeah, I know. I haven't forgotten. I've used them for that purpose on any number of occasions. Yeah, I actually did remember that there were rose hips there, so I thought, you know what, might as well just pop over and grab them. Can't remember if there's anything up here. Yeah, like I said, grab a couple of handfuls. Yeah, I know I'm passing reishi mushrooms. I don't want to be greedy and grab everything. Well, that's news to me. I didn't know you made a point of carrying that many cattails, Eugene. But there should be a plethora on the way back. And if I really run into trouble, I'll go fishing in Mystery Lake. Don't know that I can get into any of these, can I? Okay. No. Tempted to go after the old man's beard, but I think I have sufficient. I don't want to strip everything. Yeah, but aren't cattails a finite resource? They don't respawn or anything like that. I will have to check that. Actually, a couple of wolf skins would be useful to take back. Wrong tool. Oh well. Jeez. Oh, that was silly. Oh, it's a poisoned wolf carcass. Okay. Oh. Of course it is. I forgot about... I thought, and I had forgotten that the poisoned wolf carcass, I thought they actually happened further down the railway line, but... Okay, no wolf snacks, just a coat. That's fine. Now I do have some mending to do. Hang on a second. Seeing as everybody's saying how adorable Peanut is watching the stream, I can pull it up. Oh, you're quite right. That is adorable. Hello, Peanut. He's watching the wolves. For half a second, I thought that signpost was a wolf on a rock. Oh, I already got these. So I broke an arrow at point blank range on a wolf, and it made no difference to the wolf at any rate. I didn't want to drop the leather. Yay!
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Right. Spare food. Middle of the day. Where can I get to from here? Oh, I've got to fix everything, haven't I now? I've got to find out what I broke. Alright, let's see what I... Oh, right. That's useful to know. Oh, yeah, it hit my cloak. And my legs. And the boots. And, oh my goodness, it really did a number on me. Ah, wow. That's irritating. And I have no rabbit skins. Yeah. Well. Things got slightly dicier. Idiot.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Wait a minute, when did I get a chemical poisoning risk? That's disconcerting. I'll tell you what, taking the gauntlets with me just became a better opportunity. Yeah. Yeah, I know about the rope. I didn't realize there was I might do that actually. Anybody up for a road trip?
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Looks like we've got a last minute rose hip run. Down to 38 kilos. All right. I'm probably going to be sleeping up there anyway. Oh, hang on, I went the wrong way. I'm assuming I'm going the right way. Yeah, yes, I am. I can leave that at the bottom. Hang on. Now I'm not sure if I'm going the right way. A bit late to tell me that kind of thing, but I can always leave it at the bottom. But you're quite right, I won't need the travois up there. Why do I get the feeling I'm not going the correct route? I'm not, am I? Is this... Hello. Oh, you reckon? Hello, Jura. It's a very good survival game. It is not fast-paced, it is slow-paced. The graphics are old but good. It's a surprisingly deep game. You don't get dropped in with everything. You do have a lot to learn. And it is, despite having tried other survival games, this is the one I continually return to. It is the standard by which I judge all survival games. It is atmospheric. It has been classed as survival horror, even though the horror here is things like the weather and that kind of thing. Oh, great. I don't need a sprain risk. Yeah, you're right. I should have dropped more, shouldn't I? I completely forgot. Good heavens, that was lucky. Oh, good news is there's firewood up here. And sticks. Um, I chose poorly. Still, it's sheltered. Won't be the first time I've spent the night in the open, but this is better than some. In case you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm doing a rose hip run. And absolutely knackered myself just getting up here. If necessary, I'll drop all my water and before going back down. Although obviously I'm not going back down tonight. I thought you said, Eugene, there were rose hips down here. Oh, so there are. What'd you know?
Wonder if I can drop.
I apologize for that. Half the time, I wonder whether I have misunderstood someone's instructions. Oh. Well, look, I've been given advice and then and either forgotten it or didn't realize I'd been given it. Or I'm 60, set in my ways, and I don't take advice easily. Yeah, there you go, there's an admission for you. Of course, there's also the other thing, depending on the advice. If I get it wrong, that's awkward. I mean, yes, it'll be me getting it wrong, but that's still not a fantastic situation. To be in, if you know what I mean. Yeah, well, we're not at Sundered Pass yet. And I have to survive the night. I mean, the good news is it's sheltered at least. Wow, this is a long transition. Well, having come this far, I have to take a look, don't I? I can always run like hell, which I probably will do. I think I have put my nose into Sundered Pass before. Because I think you can get in from the zone of contamination, can't you? Oh, hang on a second. Excuse me a second. Oh, wow. Oh. Sorry. Yes. Anna said, my mum can concur with that statement, Shard, but she will be 69 tomorrow. What's that? Old and not willing to take advice. Yeah, it got held for review. I do apologise. Well, I didn't hold it for review. I can only guess it didn't care for your mother's age.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Oh! Travel from... I just got an achievement. Travel from Desolation Point to Sundered Pass, single game. 0.8% of players have this achievement. Yeah, and there's the cougar, of course. And of course I don't have... Yeah. I got an achievement. Well, it's a nice day in Sundered Pass. But I will head back shortly. Yeah, I've actually seen the map. It's gigantic. Wow. Is it just me, or does the cougar look a bit like Peanut? I'm just trying to get a suitable area for a screenshot before I escape. Actually, I do need to get her under cover and rested. I just want to get this piece of old man's beard, and then we'll start heading back. Not doing myself any favors. Right. Let's go and find ourselves some suitable cover. See if I can get away without making a snow shelter. Is that a wolf I can hear? And maybe it's the picture you posted in Discord. Peanut watching the stream. Yeah, it sort of reminds me of the icon, the cougar icon. Oh, okay.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
I think you mean back the way I came, don't you? Never mind. Now the big danger is if the wind changes and comes howling down here. Well, I didn't specifically think of that location, Eugene. I mean, there's a lot of places along here that are nice and sheltered. One day, when everybody's forgotten this stream, somebody'll ask, maybe, why did you come to stick your nose into Sundered Pass all the way from the coast? And I said I came all the way from the coastal highway because I wanted some rose hips to make pemmican. Yeah, well, that's... I'm not even that overweight, but... come morning, that won't be a problem.
It's dusk, so I can't be far behind.
Yep. 200. Never had so many rose hips on me in my life. Now, if I can just avoid eating them. If I remember the way back. Hang on, have I just gone round in a circle? I have not. Apart from the fact that it's not letting me climb. Ah. Is this the location you were referring to, Eugene, as a sleeping spot? Actually, it looks anywhere down here might be suitable. Find a cozy nook. Yeah, here we go. Let's see if I can actually avoid see if we can get through the night. Yep, so far so good. And I know I've been going for over 2 hours, but now I'm going to essentially stay going until we get her back to the vacant depot. Excuse me. My apologies, I got that wrong. Hope I didn't blow anybody's eardrums out with that. Oh, sorry about that. I actually hit the mute button and it didn't mute, then hit it again and it did mute, and then it's, yeah, all confusing. Right.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Well, that's nothing compared with the mistakes I used to make when I was first started. It's been a while since I accidentally left the microphone on mute. Although there was that time I accidentally left everybody on intermission for 40 minutes, and that was relatively recent. Not one of my finer moments. Right. Yep, and the water. One of those occasions, perfectly safe to drop the water because I did it already. Yes. Yeah. Because this is something I've done in, what was it? Oh. Wintermute. Drop all your water, keep the can, then you can get down, and then the first thing you do is you stop and make water. I think there's a couple of situations in Wintermute where I had to do that. And here I don't care about dropping the water and I don't care about dropping the firewood because we are basically almost home from one successful little sojourn. which could have gone so much worse than it actually did. But to be honest, I thought from the map it looked okay, because yeah, obviously I have seen the map, but that whole look of the place, you know, you go through and you look at the views and you suddenly realize you've got trails and miles to go, and it's, yeah, then it starts looking a bit daunting. It reminds me a bit of, oh, I don't know, Timberwolf Pass. And we're back.
Did I say I hate being cold? Because I really do.
Well, let's get her warmed up. Least I can do. Let's be kind. Let her sleep for an hour. Well, next time, if all goes well, and judging by this, all is going well, we shall start heading back to charming. Oh. Well, looks like tomorrow we're headed back to Coastal Highway with our load of pemmican recipe items when I don't even have the recipe yet. So thank you everybody for watching. I do appreciate it. I don't know why I'm looking this way when the camera's now in my preferred location and I can look this way and say hi. So, hello, Nika Brika. You catch me just as I'm leaving. I'm sorry about that. But, no, grief. I am not doing four climbs in a row. Forget it. But I will be back for Warframe this evening, where we are doing Carl 175's quests. Carl 175 doesn't get enough love in that game, and I do like him, as everybody probably knows by now. Hope you all have a good day. Thanks for the likes. They are, of course, appreciated as well. Hang in there, everybody. I will see you all next time. Hello, Phoebe. Hello, Pixel. Goodbye, Phoebe. Goodbye, Pixel. Goodbye to all the fur babies. Don't forget to give them all hugs.